Hello.
Hey, welcome everybody. Special Thanksgiving edition of FunkyBrims Live. Appreciate you being on here.
Yep.
And
I'm Sarah.
And I'm Chris.
And hey, we're at our store. This is Funkified in Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. And we're going to do our live from here tonight because the store is closed. So I'm going to go share it a little bit and he'll get going and give you a little background of who we are.
Absolutely. Yeah. So we're excited to bring it out in the middle of the store. Usually the store is open still as we're starting these, but that's one of the few days of the year, obviously, that we do close down. So we decided to come over and do it with the whole store as the backdrop. Our hat room is in the back of Funkified. Happy Thanksgiving, Dean, Ricardo, Todd. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. So this is the bigger part of the store of Funkified. And so yeah, we're gonna have a nice drop tonight. The flannel I'm wearing is Rosie the Riveter by Hale's Speed Shop. It's gonna go live at midnight tonight, and we're gonna talk about the collaboration caps. We do a lot of caps with Hale's. We kind of plan them out and drop caps that match the shirts that they're dropping. And this is the one for tonight. So we've got 3 different versions tonight. This one is the Newsboy, and it's a herringbone Newsboy. We'll talk about that in a minute. But again, happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Eric, Rod, see everyone jumping on. Michael, appreciate everybody jumping on. How do you buy? There should be a QR code, at least on Facebook, one corner or the other, that you can click on. There'll also be a link which was posted in the top comment there, or just go to FunkyBrims.com. And it's easy tonight because the code is going to be Funky Friday. We got our Black Friday special going already. And so it's on there. And so just all the caps, all the shirts, all the everything. So even the new ones we're dropping tonight, 20% off. So make that simple. That'll be 20% off through tomorrow night, Friday night at midnight. And so appreciate everyone. Hey, Matt. Hey, Rob, everybody jumping on. Appreciate everyone that's followed our various week of Black Friday specials this week. We've had some fun ones, and I know a lot of you have taken advantage of those and appreciate that. And so we still got more stuff planned, but this will be the one for today and tomorrow. And we'll kind of get to it and look at some of the caps. So this is the Newsboy for this one. You'll see it's kind of got the same red. It's got a lot of fun colors in it. A lot of people have commented that's a great cap, even if I wasn't getting it for the flannel, just getting it to have a cap to wear this time of year, holidays, etc. It is. The only flannel on it is going to be underneath the brim. You can see it's FunkyBrims and Rosie the Riveter, Hale's collab. Make sure to get it on there. And so yeah, and all of the collaboration caps will come with a free pin. This pin is for sale as well, the Rosie the Riveter pin. And so that is for sale right now. All the caps should be live right now, along with the pin. Again, the shirt itself goes live at midnight tonight. We'll have them. It'll be on Hale's Speed Shop as well. And so that is the first one. I'll kind of run through this so you see them as they're dropping. So this is the Newsboy, and then we got 2 flat cap versions this week. The first one is going to be the blue tweed flat cap. Again, another one. I think that this is just a great cap. Even if you weren't wearing the flannel, whatever it is, this is a nice one to go with it. This one's going to have a blue tweed, have a nice speckled tweed there. It's got a sort of a houndstooth, a red and black check houndstooth. Again, kind of matches up with the shirt on the top of the brim that you just see a little bit of, and then you got the flannel underneath. And so that is the second one. This one is the blue tweed flat cap. And then we also have the flannel flat cap. Show these, then we'll kind of talk a little bit more. Just want everybody to have a chance to look at them as they're first dropping.
To the camera when you turn the camera.
Okay. This one is going to be more of a split flat cap. See, kind of made it where the lines line up there pretty nicely on most of them. And so it's kind of 2 pieces here. We got a nice red herringbone around the sides, and it's also what the brim's made out of underneath as well. And so this one is the flannel flat cap, which has the same flannel as the shirt, obviously. And so, yeah, those are all out there. Again, the code tonight, Funky Friday, will give you 20% off even these that are just new drops. Tonight at midnight when the flannels drop, when the T-shirts drop, all that'll be 20% off with the same code as well. And so, yeah, any questions?
For those people who are just now coming on for the first time, tell them who we are and what we're doing.
Yeah.
And what all this is.
Okay. This is FunkyBrims Live. We are talking tonight, first at least, about the Hales drop that's going on. We do collaboration caps with their drops, and this is Rosie the Riveter tonight. We're in our store because it's closed. Usually we're back in the hat room. Sometimes we've been in the warehouse. Sometimes we do it from our house. But tonight we decided to kind of take over the main part of the store since it's one of the few Thursday nights of the year that there won't be a bunch of people in here shopping or anything.
Which all ends tomorrow.
Which all ends tomorrow, absolutely. So yeah, these are the three for tonight. And have any questions or anything? We'll also talk about we're going to have a giveaway. So all of the comments tonight be an entry into a drawing at the end, which may be a little bit shortened tonight since it is Thanksgiving and people have other stuff to do. See somebody commenting about the tree behind us. So yeah, we've got a nice turquoise tree. We've got a lime green tree. We've got a pink tree. So yeah, you want to jump on?
Yeah. So hello. So yeah, this is our store, and I know you guys see us usually from the hat room. We are in here. We've got several trees up this year. Obviously, we'll be doing Black Friday tomorrow in store. So it's gonna be crazy town in here, and then we have Small Business Saturday. Yes, that is a VW Bug. It's a 72, I think. Yep. Is that right? 72 Bug?
No, 71. The van outside.
The van is the 72. So we have a VW bus in front in the parking lot, and then we have a VW Bug in here. They both run great, but I use this one to carry all the disco balls. So it's actually a big car full of disco balls that people can shop from. So, hey guys, I saw a few of you had asked about combining your points with the coupon codes, and yes, you can do that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they do combine, and then of course we ship for free. We do ship worldwide. So if you've got family in other places, you can order them gifts and ship it to them rather than coming to you and then back the other way. Yeah, we will do a store tour at some point. We might be able to do one tonight a little bit. It's hard now the way he's got it set up because he's set up the camera to his computer. It was a lot easier before when we had it on the phone, but we're trying. And so we just wanted to
unplug it and walk around a little bit.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe. So we'll try. Literally, this is the only day we've got where we have no customers in here. So it's kind of nice to be able to do it in here, but you can kind of see all the stuff that's behind us. All of this is available on our website. So funkybrims.com, functified.com. It's actually the same website for right now. And so you can go to either one. You can order all at the same time. You can do one big shipment, whatever it is. We are doing Cyber Monday deals as well. So I'm not sure how long does your cap sale go through?
This Funky Friday is going to go through tomorrow at midnight. So Friday night at midnight Central Time.
Okay.
When that ends.
Yeah, and then if you're here, we are going to do it in store as well. So if you're around Tulsa at all. Okay, so I'm seeing some questions.
The fabric again on the one that I have on. So this is obviously the flannel on the top.
Do the whole thing again.
Yeah, we'll show them all three real quick. So this is the flannel flat cap. So obviously got the flannel on the top. And then this is a really kind of deep red herringbone on the sides and the brim as well. And so,
and I think what he's asking, for those that don't know, this is not the thick flannel material.
Yeah.
So if you can explain that material, it's not that burly.
Yeah, this is going to be, it's got some spandex in it, poly spandex blend, typical of most of the flannels that are coming out from a lot of companies right now. Again, the shirts is the same. It's literally the very same material that's going to be on that as well. And so, this one does have a thinner liner. So this is one that you can wear, pretty much year round. Not going to be super hot or anything for the summer and that sort of thing. So
what is that fabric on the side? Is that tweed?
Yeah, it's going to be a tweed, but it's be a fairly thin tweed as well. But it is a tweed herringbone that you can see there, and so real pretty fabric there. And then we also have one that is the blue tweed. So this one I think matches up really nice as well. You can see this one is kind of a speckled blue tweed. Just a little bit of red on the brim, and then the flannel underneath the brim. And they're all going to have the kind of custom tag inside of it from Rosie the Riveter as well. And they will also all come with this get the right hat. They will all come with the pin. So these are limited edition, numbered. They are for sale separately as well. But there we go. As you can kind of see that nice enamel pin. And so all of them will come with this. This one is the Newsboy. It's got the flannel underneath, and then it's got kind of a little bit brighter. Got some decoration on the top of it as well. You can see they did a really nice job of matching these patterns up. This is a great cap, with or without. With the flannel, it looks great. Wearing it with something else, it looks great too. So super excited about this Newsboy as well. So same kind of shape we have on most of ours. And so those are the 3 of those.
What are the striped colors on the Newsboy?
Striped colors on the Newsboy. So we're going to have obviously a white there. And then we're going to have some that are kind of a reddish pink there. And then we're going to have some orange as well. But they're very faint. And the orange kind of fades to black there. So this is a really interesting fabric where the threads kind of change colors as they go. So it's just, all going to be a little bit unique, but those are the general colors of them. I love this fabric. I think they did a great job on it. Again, getting everything all lined up nicely and all that.
Hey, Matthew Buds, we thank you guys for coming on. By the way, it's Thanksgiving. We should say happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, well, I think I did at the beginning, but happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Anyway, again.
And the blue Rosie, it may be sold out in 59. I'll check, but I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I know
not seeing it. It's gone.
Yeah. We can always stretch one, something like that. Put a note in there. We can turn a 58 into a 59 if we need to.
Are the other deals from this week still going, or are they only that day?
They are only that day. We did go ahead and leave the make your own mystery box where we had the 3 of them that you could choose from for $75. That one is still going. Kind of leave that one up for a while. And obviously, you don't get another 20% off on top of that. Even the regular mystery boxes, for those of you who've gotten those before, normally $65. Those are 20% off. Today and tomorrow only.
Oh, and I created a FunkyBrims one.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah,
I was telling you so you could tell them.
Yeah, what you talk about? What? I'm not sure what's in it.
Okay, well, it's a mystery.
Yeah, okay.
That's the whole point. So we have the FunkyBrims mystery box. That is the one that he puts together. So you guys have that on the website, FunkyBrims.com.
And it's got Christmas pins right now.
Yeah. And then we also have its caps and then the pins. And then we also have a build your own mystery box, which is something he created as well, where you can choose what caps are actually going in there out of a certain amount of caps, I think, right? Out of a certain one.
There's a list on there. Yeah.
Yeah. And then on the Funkified side, you can just put in Funkified mystery box. It'll pull up. We have a Funkified mystery box. Now, what we have in store are Funkified grab bags. They are our top seller in the store. They are created by me. And so I'm actually the only person who knows what goes in the grab bag. So we don't let our employees know. Nobody knows what they are. That way they can't be hounded by people to find out what's in it. So we have an adult version and a kid version. Nothing weird. It's just the games or whatever I put in it for the adult version are obviously for maybe 16 and up rather than little kids. That's it. But anyway, we have a Funkified mystery box. And so it's $25 shipped. And it's just full of funky stuff like trivia games, disco stuff, like really cool stuff, stickers. We always do stickers, like smell good pins, like all sorts of just really wild and crazy stuff from our actual store. So if that's something you might be looking for Christmas, we have that too. So we've got 2 FunkyBrims mystery boxes and a Funkified mystery box. We have a whole lot going on there if you're into the whole mystery thing.
So yeah. Again, happy Cowboys or Thanksgiving. We call it Cowboys Day around our house, especially when they win like this. So seeing the final scores posted there on the side, and so it was looking pretty good when I turned it off. So anyway, we'll kind of get back to it again. You see the QR code, which is going to be in one corner or another, depending on how your screen's laid out, which will take you to a link with all the caps we're going to talk about tonight. And then you can also just go to FunkyBrims.com, and Funky Friday is the code for 20% off through midnight Friday night. And so,
yeah, they're laughing about the adult mystery box.
Right? Yeah,
I know.
The questions we've gotten, right? It's adult mystery box.
I never thought about that. I just meant adult and kids, but
right.
Yeah, we've had some real weird questions. I mean, I can make it weird if you want to get weird, but that's not what's on there. Not for $25.
Yeah. Another new one tonight. Kind of talked about this one a little bit last week. This one is from Hologram, and we've brought in a lot of new hologram this year, and still kind of a couple of new ones that we've been wanting to try out. This one is very similar in a lot of ways to the first class we had last year, with a couple of differences. This is going to be called the Regent in Blue Mist. So this whole series in different colors and everything will be called the Regent. And this one's colored Blue Mist because, you know, it's kind of a misty blue color, if you will. But this is going to be a 100% wool cap, but it's going to have a thinner liner in it. So it's not going to be the super, you know, super hot quilted liner or anything like that. This one is, you know, a little bit thinner, a little bit more of a year-round cap, but, you know, super comfortable. It's got brims, it's got a little trim on it. It's got the same fabric underneath. So probably be doing this in some other colorways over time as well. But this is the first one to try out. And that's the Regent Blue Mist. And it's $62. But again, with 20% off, that's going to give you, you know, $12. It's going to be somewhere under $50 for a really nice cap. All the prices we quote and that you see on the website is shipping included already.
Do the Build Your Own mystery boxes have pins?
No, they don't. We didn't do pins in those.
Repeat my question.
Yeah. So the question was, do the Build Your Own mystery boxes? That's just, you know, kind of a way of putting together the three of the caps on there. There's no pins in that one. The mystery box at $65, where we pick everything, does have it. We also have mystery pin grab bags. Those are all going to be Christmas pins right now as well. Those are $10. So if you want to add one of those, you certainly can do that. And that'll be 20% off. So it's really only $8 right now. So again, this one is the Regent in Blue Mist. And
yes, Scott, you need another one.
Yeah, there you go. Again, nice kind of thin, pretty paisley lining there. So that's a new one tonight, the Blue Mist.
Everybody likes the blue Rosie.
Yeah, blue Rosie is a nice one for sure. Another one that we dropped kind of off, hadn't shown on a live yet, is this Dublin Hound. This one, you know, it's got the greens and oranges, kind of got the Irish flag in it. Nice houndstooth pattern. This one is going to be co-branded with Alfonso. Again, it's got a nice satin lining in it. It's going to be Alfonso and FunkyBrims. And so this one is the Dublin Hound, and it's out there and went live this week. And so let's see, you've got any more questions? Yeah, a lot of you really like the mystery boxes. Those are fun. Yeah, this is great fall colors, you know, great St. Patrick's Day colors probably too. And this one's fun. Again, 20% off. So it's one of the bigger sales we're going to have, and not excluding anything at all. You know, Boston Scally's 20% off. All our pins are 20% off. Our very newest drops, including the ones tonight, are 20% off. So literally no exclusions for today and tomorrow. All the shirts, everything is 20% off. So
that will be the biggest.
This will be the biggest sales we do. Absolutely, certainly. You know, for everything, including the brand new ones. So Scott asked a good question. The Dublin Hound, so much pricier. This one is a really premium fabric. Alfonso has some fabrics that are just super expensive. We're gonna have another one coming here pretty soon as well. And so they are a little bit pricier. You know, again, if you're interested in it, it is. But it's really just the fabric that they brought in. This is a really, you can feel it when you get it. This is a really, really high end. Got some nice texture in it. You can see, I mean, it's really, you can see the weaving in it there if you go in it, and it's really just the fabric quality that this one is. Just the super high end, super expensive, super kind of complicated fabric, and so that's why it's more expensive.
How does the Build Your Own mystery box work?
The Build Your Own mystery box, and so if you look for that Build Your Own mystery, it's out there. If you go back a few days, you can see the link to it, and it's pretty simple. You put the product, which is Build Your Own mystery, in the cart, and then you add three more products off of the list down below. The first time you put one in, it'll put the price on there. The second time you put one in, it'll put its price there. You add that third cap from that list, and all three of those will go to zero. And so you're only going to be charged for that product, the Build Your Own mystery box, for $75. And so it's all the ones that are on the list there. And there's a whole list in the listing. There's a kind of collection that's created, a whole page that has that Build Your Own mystery at the top. And so it's everything that's on there. So yeah, she's a beaut, Clark. Yeah, it's time for all of those good movies and everything like that as well. So again, appreciate everybody being on. You know, any questions you have, anything like that, we'll keep showing a few more. The cap of the week this week. We always do a cap of the week, and again, this one is one that we've had for a while, but it's getting to be that time of year. So Glen Appin Black Watch, typical Black Watch. This is Glen Appin, made in Scotland. Normally these are $46 caps, which are a great deal to start with. We've got the Black Watch one marked down to $40. We also have a Royal Stewart kind of Christmassy looking one. That's still at $46, but then 20% off of both of those. So that $40 is going to go down to $32, shipping included, for a nice, really nice Glen Appin cap there, made in the UK, made in Scotland. And what I like about this, it's just a little bit different than a lot of Black Watches you see. That lighting is spot on right there. That it's just a little bit of kind of a faded or weathered, if you will, Black Watch. So that's the cap of the week this week, is Glen Appin's Black Watch.
Scott is asking about 61s and up in the mystery boxes, needing more of those.
Needing more of those. Yeah, message me if there's something where we need to try to find something. Yeah, a lot of them were hologram, and so they're going to stop at 61. Some of them can be stretched, or we might find some other things we can put in there as well. So just message me if we need to. See, Jose is asking, what is the fabric? Assuming you're talking about the one that I've got on here, this is 100% Shetland wool. So 100% wool. It's got a satin lining there, nice bright green lining. So this is a great cap for that price. $32 shipped out the door. You're not going to beat this deal, in my opinion, very often. If you're 61, 62, what size are you taking Glen Appin? I'd probably get an XL. We've got a size chart on there. This one is, I'm generally a 61. This is an XL. And so, if you're more of a 62, 63, I'd probably go 2X. So that's kind of where these shake out in terms of sizing. But yeah, my 61s were in an XL, and it's pretty comfortable there. And that green liner, yeah, it's flashy, it's fun. And so yeah, that one is the Black Watch.
I was going to mention real quick. No, yeah, right. So just a heads up, as we're talking about the sales, and this is just something we experience here with FunkyBrims, but especially in our store. We are into Christmas season, which means we cannot restock as fast as we normally do. We will sell out faster than ever before, and things will move very, very quickly in the store and also on the hat side. He just said a second ago that the 20% off does not have any exclusions on any of the caps or any of the brands. So if you have been holding off, now is actually the time. And I hate to say that because I know it's like Christmas time and everybody's like, oh, I've got to save my money for all these other things. And I totally get that. It just happens to be how it is because we're doing the same thing in store too. But it is a lot harder because of all the holidays to get things shipped here a lot quicker. So if you're looking for gifts, if you're looking for all that stuff, now is your time to go ahead and get those things on this sale in particular, because we won't be able to keep redoing the sales throughout December, but it's a good one. And then if you are in Broken Arrow, please go ahead and stop by the store today and Saturday. We're going to be doing the sale right here in the store as well. So tomorrow, well, I don't know what day it is. Thursday. Whatever day it is, come out here for Black Friday. That's what I'm trying to say. And you can get the deal here in store if you want to try things on, but it's just one of those things that if you're trying to wait, go ahead and do it. Unless you want to, you can wait and pay full price later. We're okay with that. But the sale price is down.
Somebody was just asking if they could go grab the Royal Stewart one for them to see as well. You want to show the hat you got on it? I'll be right back. So I have this is actually a Glen Appin hat. I think, Scott, you were asking about that. This is the women's hat version. And this is in pink because I'm wearing pink. In honor of Turkey Day, we wear pink. I have no idea. I just don't do browns. You all know that, right? And here is the teal version that we have. I just now bent the brim on it because I like it that way. But this is the teal version of the Glen Appin hat. Glen, what is it? Glen Appin. Harris tweed Glen Appin hat. Blech. Anyway, these are also 20% off. So the women's hats are 20% off too. I know a lot of you guys have been waiting to order those, and several of you ordered them this week. So yay you and your ladies. But get those while they're 20% off. The ladies' caps are significantly less usually than the men's caps are. So anyway, stock up on those. There's a Royal Stewart. Just grabbed one off the shelf. Obviously, the made in the UK tag can be removed. I'm not going to remove it from this one, but you can use your imagination like the hang tag there. But this is the Royal Stewart. Again, just like a black watch, it's a little bit of kind of a weathered look, which I think is super cool. Again, made in the UK, all wool by Glen Appen. And so that one's 46. So it's still 20% off.
And then Eric, the women's were 48.
Yep.
And then 20% off of that, whatever that is. I don't do math.
About a little less than $10 off. So it'll be about 38 or so. 38.50, we'll call it something like that. So will the FunkyBrims fall tweed caps be restocked? The brown and orange. That one, Scott, that is a great question. We're trying to get some more of those in. Those are from Hologram, and they've been sold out of the 61s. I've noticed that myself. And so, that one, I cannot promise that one's going to be restocked, but we're going to do our best.
Will the discount work on a mystery box?
It'll work on the mystery box, the $65 mystery box. The 75 build your own. That's kind of a special. That's a sale in and of itself, and so that's its own code that automatically gets applied. But they won't both work on those. So side view, I think I'm going to see on this one. So it's just nice basic flat cap. Let's see.
So someone wanted an update on the March thing. Do you want me to do that?
Yeah,
okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I did not send the hotel list, and we're doing a March meetup. So I think it's March 14th here in
14th, 15th. Yeah.
In Broken Arrow
before St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah. And so I did not send the email with the hotels because the email, like people were still signing up on the emails, but I will this week. I've got it all ready to go. So if you haven't already, go to the event page on our Facebook page, on the FunkyBrims Facebook page. There's an event, and that is for the March meetup. And the people from Hales will be coming up. We have a lot of stuff planned, and I have the list of hotels and all the transportation and all that kind of stuff worked out in there. And then as we start getting closer after Christmas and we start really, everybody starts narrowing it down and saying, yes, we're going to be here, we will be able to give you a full itinerary and everything we're going to do. It'll be super fun. So you guys plan on that, and then I'll send you guys out the email this week. So sign up on our email list if you would like to get that email. On the email list that's on the event page, not just the general email, but the event page one. Let's see. Can you?
A question: do the mystery boxes have only your brand of hats? No, they will be made up of all the different brands we carry, and sometimes also just some random ones. We do bring in a lot of caps that we try out, see if we like it. Sometimes we like them and just don't bring them in because they're too close to some of the other ones we have, other things like that. So sometimes you get some mystery caps from other brands that we don't carry thrown in as well. And then sometimes it's different colorways. I may bring in samples of all the different colorways of a particular thing and pick out 2 or 3. And so we got, 2 or 3 more left, which are great caps. And we just didn't bring in that colorway for whatever reason. So it could be a lot of different stuff. Yeah. And then when we were over there, we got some special deals. Sometimes they had some where it was like, hey, we just got a bunch of 57s of this or 59s of that, and made us a deal on them, those kind of things. And so, so it's kind of a lot of different things. But it's definitely not just our brand.
And someone, Scott had asked if they can put in flat caps only or newsboys only in the notes.
We can't make promises on all that, but feel free to put in the notes. We'll do the best we can to accommodate those requests.
What if the mystery box is a duplicate of something we already have, or they already have?
Then sell it. The mystery boxes don't have any returns. That is kind of one of the risks of it. Hopefully, if you look at it, especially right now, $52, even if you just got 2 caps out of it, and sell the 3rd one or give the 3rd one to somebody else. Most people have family members that wear the same size cap they do because.
Wrap it up, folks. Merry Christmas.
It tends to work out that way. The people have similar hat sizes to their brothers or that sort of thing. So
any more Christmas or seasonal hats coming in?
We do. We're not going to have any more of the Rudolph, but we do have some other ones coming in, which will be very Christmassy, and we're excited about those as well.
Ew, Michael just ordered my funky mystery box. I'm so excited. You're the first one. Yay. I just did that, so I'm glad.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. It will be funky. Let's see. Oh, you can create a mystery box swap post. That's a great idea, right?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
People have traded that kind of stuff, so
So any update on getting more of the ladies plaid patchwork by Hologram?
Those are on order, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, they are. So don't know exactly when it's going to be. Things do kind of slow down, but we should have them in pretty soon. And
What is the one on your noggin called?
This one is this is the cap of the week. This is the Black Watch by Glenn Appen. It's $40 this week, and then take 20% off of that with the Funky Friday. It's going to knock it down to $32, shipping included.
It's Funky Friday on Thursday. Makes sense. I don't know why I'm here. I'm going to walk away.
So we'll talk for a second about the Rudolph. So, it was up for a very short period of time, and it sold out fast, the ones that were left. So we've done our funky blinders for a number of seasons now, going all the way back with Laird. And kind of one of the deals of that is everybody who got one gets a chance to buy the next one first, that sort of thing. And so when we switched this time and we did it on our own line, we still sent out that email to everybody who had bought the last fall funky blinders to be able to have the first chance to buy that. And, normally, we can kind of guess, normally 2/3 to 3/4 of the people buy it again, that sort of thing. This time, just about everybody did. It went super fast. And then, we did have a few left, and I cut a video that morning and said it was going to go live at noon, with another one that we were dropping that day. And so it did. And they were just gone in 5 or 10 minutes from that. And so they were out there for a little bit. Any more Rudolph? We will probably bring a Rudolph back, something similar to that, but it will not. There's no way to get that back in time for Christmas this year. So we're going to have something. We'll be planning another one for around St. Patrick's Day or something like that. That'll be another one. But we have more. The Rudolph is one of the masterpieces. We have another masterpiece on its way right now. We've actually got a couple more of them ordered, and so that's just still the fall winter ones. Or that's getting more into winter now. And then we will have, some summer ones as well. So those kind of things are on there. So let's see, any more questions? Keep it up. But I want to talk, this is one that we did, masterpiece worthy, in my opinion. This is the Digbeth patch. It's cut very similar to all the other masterpieces that we've done. And this one is still out there. I love this cap. This is one of them I end up reaching for a lot. Kind of look at the fabrics here. This front one's almost like a little honeycomb, gold, gold to beige and black. It's got some gray houndstooth on each side, and then got kind of a herringbone sort of green, dark green on the back. And so thinner liner inside on the FunkyBrims line. But this is a Digbeth patch. It's going to be $78, less than 20% with that. So, roughly not 15 to 16, something off of there. And so, again, best price you're going to find it for a long time. But yeah, this is a great cap.
Okay, so hang tight. Let's
got questions.
Yeah, we got a couple. So Scott asked that the Rudolph never made it past the people email.
No, and not in all sizes. It did get posted up there for a little bit. At the same time, they went live at noon that day. We kind of mentioned that, I cut a video that morning and mentioned that it was going live at noon that day for any that hadn't already sold, and it did. And then, and so.
And explain why we do that.
Do what?
Do it that way.
We had always said with the, it's kind of one of the things with the funky blinders that everyone was going to get a chance to buy that who'd bought the last one. And so we went ahead and did that with the Christmas one. I think everyone were expecting. And so, I don't know that we'll do it that way again. We'll figure it out. But
we'll also order more. I mean,
we'll also order more.
It takes again. I mean, we are fronting it, so
there was a lot of them, but it went really fast, and so sorry not everybody got one, and so we'll have more the next time we do one of those.
And Eric asked if the 20% off works on my mystery boxes.
No, the 20% off is just everything, caps, shirts, etc. Everything on the FunkyBrims side of the business, if you will. And so, yeah. All right. So this is the Digbeth plaid or patch, sorry. And that one is still out there. We'll go back real quick for those of you who have just come on. We've got some new people on. Tonight we are talking about the Hales. This is the Rosie the Riveter flannel. It's going to be dropping at midnight tonight on our site, on Hale's site. And these are the collaboration caps with it. This is the Newsboy. You can see the designs there. It's got the flannel underneath. All of them will come with this pin right here, which is limited edition, numbered on the back. So that's the Newsboy. herringbone newsboy. And then we have a flannel flat cap, which is going to be this one here, which obviously has a flannel on the side. It's going to have kind of a dark herringbone on the side and on the brim. And so that is the flannel flat cap. And then we have a blue tweed flat cap as well, which is this one right here. And so those are the three for those. I did see a question a minute ago, of more collaborations. So yes, we have at least two more collaborations, or we have two more collaborations coming this year. One of them, I think, they both kind of have holiday colors, if you will, not necessarily holiday themed, but holiday colors. And one of them will, I think has some really great kind of Christmassy caps as well on that. The Rosie blue tweed, will it be spring, early summer? Yeah, absolutely. I think you can wear this one, quite a bit of the year. You're not going to want to wear it when it's 100 degrees outside or something like that. So the blue flecked one, it's really not a herringbone. It's just really more of a blue tweed. It's got kind of that Donegal tweed fleck kind of look at it in it. So you can see some brighter ones. When you really get close to it, you can see there's a lot of different colors in there. And back up just a little bit, you can still see some flecks a little bit farther away. But I love this fabric. To me, this is a great fabric. And again, one of those where, we want these to match up and look great with the flannels, but also want to have caps that look great with anything else that you might want to wear it with as well. So just a blue cap with a little bit of red there and, the flannel underneath, all of that. So yeah, super excited about this one. Kind of running through a couple more in our line that, this is the time to buy them if you're wanting them with this sale. The Hurricane Hound, sold quite a few of these. This one is another one that's by Alfonso and us in collaboration. So there we go, are on there as well. And so you can kind of see, got that hurricane pattern of houndstooth. This is going to be a blue and old gold. That's color spot on, at least what I'm seeing there. So that one is out there. We have the Sienna plaids. And that one, we have it in a pub cap, which is going to be this one right here. And it's going to be more kind of a 6-panel, kind of sleeker looking, if you will. And then we also have that Sienna plaid in a newsboy. It's going to be this one right here. So great kind of fall colors here. Great, fabric. Again, it's really kind of a little bit of a bright blue that you see in it there. They did a great job of matching up all those lines and all that kind of stuff for the OCD people like myself. And the other new one tonight, Regent and Blue Mist. That is this one right here. And so this one is a new one from Hologram. This one's going to be $62 before the discount. So, take another 12 off that. Puts it just under $50, if you will, shipping included. Let's see. Yeah, these are great shirts. So, 20% off. Yeah, don't forget the rewards too. So do sign up for the rewards. A lot of you take advantage of that. And so there's a lot of great ones, there that, you get an extra $5 off here, $10 off here, something like that. Works out really well.
And don't forget the hats go with or without the flannel.
Absolutely. Yeah.
The flannel goes with or without the hats.
Right. Absolutely. And, flannel looks great with this hat.
Yeah.
And the hats look great with a lot of other shirts or sweaters or whatever it is as well.
Yeah.
And so, so this one, again, I'll tell you, this is very similar kind of feel to the first class ones we had last year, except this one is going to have a thinner kind of paisley liner in it, a little bit more of a year-round cap, if you will. And so it is going to be pure wool. So it's, again, not going to be 100 degrees kind of hat, but it's going to be a 9 months out of the year sort of hat in most places. And so I was excited about this one. And again, there will be some other colors in this one coming as well.
Have you thought about doing a pre-order for Christmas next year? So we don't have another Rudolph repeat.
we very well may do that. And I think, the problem is the lead time.
Mm-hmm.
And, we've already got the ones for St. Patrick's Day being made, if you will. And we've upped the order on that, if you will. But it's, so to do
paid.
And paid. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that is the thing is we are a small business. It's just the two of us, funding all this. And so you look at all these collaboration caps and everything else.
I mean, it's mostly me because let's just be honest. I'm the brains of the operation.
But, it is, sometimes there's just so much production capacity,
right.
Especially when you get into December, or November, December up to the Christmas season, sometimes we have to choose, can only make so many of this cap. Here's how many caps we can make all together, and we have to kind of allocate them across there. So we do the best we can, and I really apologize. I mean, trust me, I would love to sell every single person who wants one one of those caps, and we do the best we can.
He would have loved it. Like, to be clear, that's all he talked about was how on earth could we get more of these caps in, and we just couldn't. There just wasn't a way to do it. But he definitely would have done it. So it's not something we want to repeat. We don't actually like that. And so we would like to be able to order enough of anything, really. Yeah. But it's hard. It's a hard guesswork situation.
Have I completely given up on Sturkowski? No. We're just I've actually talked to the Sturkowski people again this week a little bit and trying to work out something. We're not going to do it like we did before, but we're working on something that might be bigger. So I don't want to get too far into it, but if we can make that happen, then that'd be the best of all worlds, right, for everybody.
Is there a flat cap version of the Regent?
There is not. There's some similar fabrics out there. The First Class had flat cap versions. Right now, this is it. They may roll it out. I've asked the question. I would always rather bring a flat cap and a newsboy in and everything, but sometimes they just work better as other ones. And so,
will the Regent? Will the Regent have other colors?
Yes, absolutely. The Regent probably has at least 6 colors available, and so just wanted to get. Sometimes I just want to get a little feedback. I want to see them. I went ahead and ordered this one. We saw this when we were over in Paris, and we did, and they didn't have all the colors in then, but we kind of marked that down as one that we knew we wanted to bring in once they kind of got some more colors in. And so there's a really pretty greenish one too that we'll have sometime before March for sure. And so let's see.
And don't forget, you did announce that we were going to be opening the store after after New Year.
After New Year, we'll be taking over, moving into our own cap store just right across the way. I can actually see it looking out the window here, so that's going to be great. Right next to each other, there's a little park in between the two, across the street and across the park. And first one there will be the hat shop.
Our stores face each other.
Yeah, they face each other. So it'll be.
So I can egg his store whenever I feel like it. Is basically the situation.
Have we been inside? This is a great question. Yeah. Have you been inside the factories you use in Italy? 100%. We have been.
I think we've been to every.
We've been to everyone. Absolutely.
Yeah. That's a big
particularly deal. Yeah. I know Italy kind of varies quite a bit. Say for instance, Alfonso is a first class facility. I mean, they're the ones that make the FunkyBrims line for us, and then also the Alfonso caps. They make the collaboration caps with the flannels, and it's a nice facility. We've been there. We've walked through it. We've talked to the workers. We've seen the owner's father in their steaming hats and stuff like that. So it's a pretty neat one, and they have a great combination of investing in some high-tech machinery where it makes sense and still doing things the old ways where it makes sense there. In particular, the cutting. I mean, they really have almost like a CNC. I mean, like it's a laser cutter that's cutting out the fabric. Yeah. But then it's still people with sewing machines putting them together, doing that the old-fashioned way. So they can get the great cuts, if you will, made by computer with lasers, which is how it makes it easier for them. You think about the work it goes into of getting all these pieces cut just right, so that all these things are going to line up on every single one of them. That's just one of those things that's easier to lay out and do, with a computer that's cutting them laser. But then it's still people, taking them, sewing them together. And we certainly didn't. It seems like a great company, and it's not a sweatshop feel at all.
No. I was about to say that too. No, so I saw your questions. They're coming in a little bit later, and so we're going to go back to talking about the store because there was about 20 questions that just came through at one time. So a couple of things. The store, I am evicting him because he's in the back of my store right now, and it's driving me bonkers. So we have no storage in the store, but it's great. It works out perfect. We actually were getting ready to expand to a larger warehouse, and we found this property here. Well, it's been a whole thing. We let the city know that this is what we've been looking for. And like the second it went up, I think we got it within 15 seconds of the post that was made about it. And the city was calling us, and we got this like lightning fast, which is the same way we got this. The Rose District is interesting. So I saw some people ask about the redoing of the Rose District. The Rose District is what is called Main Street, Broken Arrow. It is called the Rose District. and it has been revamped and redeveloped. It's beautiful down here. The things you're seeing on social media, for those of you who have followed the Rose District on social media, the bond and the redoing and all of that is actually at the other end. And so it's to expand it and keep it going down that way, which is great. It's perfect. We want that. We're on the beginning part of it. And so that's actually at the end of it where the farmers market and all of that is. But when you're coming into the Rose District, we're actually the first, the beginning of all the walkable stuff. So I think it would be probably right at my store.
Yeah.
Where it sets off all of the walkable things. So it's all right here. Someone else asked, are we going to be open for the meetup? That is our goal in life. We get the building.
We're going to be in there.
Yeah.
I mean, we intend to be open and completely
He's gonna
done,
pitch a
but
tent
even
in
if
there.
it's just everybody's going to
Yeah.
walk in and hang out there.
We get it
we're
January
gonna be there.
1st.
We're going to get it
So,
January 1st.
yeah.
It's not that much work to do in Grand.
No, there's not that much work to do. Someone asked if I was designing it, and I am designing it. However, it's not going to look like this. It is, if you're familiar with design in any way, it's called Moody Maximalism. It's a jewel toned color, and we're going to try and turn it into more of a European hat shop. So those of you who have not been to Europe,
nice dark cigar
yes.
room kind of feel.
Yes, and if you haven't been to Europe, it'll be that feel, except for if you do go to Europe and go to hat shops in Europe, they're the size of a closet. This is not the size of a closet. It's actually quite large.
Yeah, I think we'll divide it in
remember.
half and have about,
Yeah.
it's about 2,800 square feet altogether, but we'll have the front half of it'll be
The
shop,
store.
and the back
Yeah.
half will be the warehouse.
We're going to ship out of the back.
ship out of the same place, have everything under one roof, all that
Yeah.
stuff. So it'll be great.
But it'll be really nice. It'll have a little seating area. It'll be nice. So yes, a big part of our meetup is going to be right there. We'll do a whole thing being over there on the 14th. So we'll even do an after hours thing. So it's going to be really cool. Yes, like the dark academia, whatever.
Yeah. Whatever.
Yes, like that. Again, the brains of the operation right here. But anyway, we're going to get it all done. It's going to be super funky and cool, but like in a hat way.
Right.
So it's a little bit different, but I will definitely be able to like sit here and throw things at him over there, which is awesome. We love that.
Absolutely. So yeah, any more questions, anything like that? We could take a walk around, I think.
Oh, what? The store?
Yeah.
Okay,
I think
yeah.
that was asking earlier.
The law office is sharing the space.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm selling the law office as well, so I'll be officing out of that and doing my meetings with Zoom and everything like that, which is really the majority of what I ever do anymore. So yeah, we're gonna take a little walk around here. Here, you want to kind of, there we go.
I don't know what you're doing.
Well, here we go.
Okay, here we go.
You can point the camera.
The camera is not pointing. Do you see that? Oh, here we go.
Yeah, thing in your hand.
Hi. Okay, so look, here's what we're looking at. Let's
show them. See, we got the nice bright light there, so under like we got there. So like with this little.
This is
sort of
be your behind the
makeshift
scenes
studio.
tour. That
Absolutely.
looks ridiculous. They're probably all going to get dizzy because I'm like walking around like a nut. Okay, so like we're going through here. It's a lot of nostalgic stuff. This is what our store is. And so it's online. It's on Funkified.com, which again is the same thing as the FunkyBrims website for right now. Here's the big tree y'all have been looking at. But check out this. Like these are our Twilight ornaments. Like how cool are these ornaments? These are like made in the UK, and I saw them and flipped out. And so I had them like speed shipped over here so we could sell Twilight stuff for no good reason other than I think it's funny.
Got to show the car too.
Oh, the car. Yeah, I forgot. I'm coming. I'm looking at jewelry. I can't see if you're not near me. Okay, so jewelry, stickers for days. Here's the car. The car that I'm trying to look at. Here we go. If you see, it's the whole car. It's full. See all my disco balls in there?
It's a convertible.
It's a convertible. And like, here's the whole, like we use the front as the display. We actually saw this done in Nashville when they used a bus. And so we did this. And the reason why we did this is because if you look at the store, this was a garage. It was built in 1950s. And so it is, there were 3 garages here. We obviously took one out to make the door, but you can see how we still kept the
garage
garages
doors are still there. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's still there. And
Zoltar.
Let's see what. Oh yeah, we got Zoltar. I can't see what they see here. Yeah, there we go. So we have Zoltar right here, who will actually talk because he's motion sensitive and scare the junk out of you, like at any given time. All the funky socks. And do you want me to hold this?
Yeah, that might be easier for you.
Yeah. Okay. So let's see here. Like we have a mental health table because I have a whole thing about that. So like this is the mental health table. Some of our stuff isn't out here because obviously we're closed, but you can see that like here's Zoltar, and you can put your money in, and we actually have like where you can win like money off, and it's a whole thing. We're just weird like that. See, there he goes. He's crazy.
We have coasters, including a nice Tommy Shelby coaster.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually made that. And then we have, let's see here. I'm trying to hold this thing. I'm sorry, guys. We are you have a touch screen.
Yeah.
So hair claws, if you can look, see the Twilight. Do you see the Twilight, guys? Like this Twilight is a thing. It's a thing with the kids. That's what I'm saying. It's like it's such a big deal. And so we have all of these like handmade hair claws and stuff. So like women love this kind of stuff. This is what we are. But also like I'm from the 80s. And so like I did like, here's a TV dinner hair claw because why not? I wanted most of the store to just kind of be like very nostalgic, but like 70s and 80s nostalgia. And so we kind of do a lot of that, but we've got to throw in some 90s and 2000s because I got some young ones that work for us. So you can see the store is actually big. It's not super small. It's a boutique, but it's not like super, super crazy small. And then like all of that right there, those are our ornaments that are hanging up. So we have stuff like all over the place. The grab bags I have in these planters. And the grab bags have just been, I don't know, psychotic. Here's the, here's all the whatchamadoozies. What are they called? The scarves. Yeah, so you see them? So if you're wanting one of these, screenshot it and circle it and send it to us and we can throw it in your box. But that's what these are. And so these are $25. And they're 100% cashmere. So see all the different
Made in Germany.
Made in Germany, 100% cashmere. These are not the cashmere ones above. These are different ones. That's a pigeon. There's some hot sauce, I think. And then like olives. And then there's like a stick of butter. And I think those are like $35, but you can kind of see we got our FunkyBrims dude right here who has his hot sauce scarf. So
phone booth that actually works in the corner.
Well, I'm not there yet, son. Just a minute. And so like we have all these like we got trinket dishes. These are all things, whatever. We got stuff everywhere. The boom boxes down there, those are lunch boxes. Over here we have our Christmas table. We started our Christmas table. There's more Twilight stuff because Twilight is it. So if you're wondering what to get, any like 20-something-year-old girl, get her something Twilight because that's like the trendiest thing on the planet right now. And then we have all of our trivia games, all the 70s, 80s, 90s, and 2000s. We have, these are all socks that are like food related looking socks. And they're so comfortable. They're really nice. So like lots of fun stuff. And then like we have bizarro nostalgic games. So like awkward family photos, 80s, 90s bingo. Like, oh my gosh, we have so much stuff. It's crazy. And then, we have our phone booth. So this is our British phone booth. I'm trying to get back so you can see it again because this is the hardest thing I think I've ever done here carrying this deal around. So it's a British phone booth that I painted pink. It is a working phone booth. So that there works. It was one of the hardest things we ever had to do, but we finally found a guy that was our age and was able to make the thing work. And so everybody can come in here and practice dialing on an old antique phone. Isn't that crazy? Are the scarves 20% off? They are.
Yes.
Are they?
Well, they're tomorrow. It's a doorbuster anyway. So
I think, yeah. Well, no, tomorrow they're $20 actually.
Well,
and so,
20% off.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Whatever. I told you all about the math. So yeah, they should be. If it's not ringing up that way, let me know because I've already started that deal, I think. And this here is the queen. This is the queen. She looks over the store. You've probably seen this in our house. We've got this also. This is from an artist in Texas, LX, and it's actually the first thing I ever saw that started me on this whole maximalism journey. So we have a lot of LX artwork in our store, including the big queen, which is like that. I mean, that's a huge one. That is a $4,300 piece of art right there. So it's a really big one, but we have a lot of smaller ones too. And then we have every single kind of lava lamp because we should. That's why. No other reason. We just should. Another tree has different ornaments. Every tree has a different ornament. Like we have dinos. We've got some Taylor Swift. We have some Dolly Parton. I think, yep, there it is. We have M&M sitting over there as well.
Tartan ornaments.
And we have tartan ornaments too. Yeah, like they're mixed in there. So there's like normal stuff and then there's like not. I mean, like we have the Grateful Dead down there, the bear. There's just stuff. There's just stuff everywhere, guys. Everywhere. Like here's the smelly good pens and pencils. I do stick these in a lot of the grab bags and grab boxes. So you'll see those. Here's some of our stickers again. Stickers are the craziest thing we have, or we sell like all the time. Like it's a constant. Stickers are a big thing. These are RP minis. You've probably seen some of these because we've seen they sell them in some of the big box stores, but they don't sell all of them. And we actually did this thing where we just kind of have like almost all of the ones you could possibly purchase that are retro-ish, that match our vibe. So that way people come in here and they're grabbing these, which has just been really fun because like we've seen them at Barnes and Noble, but like the way you can curate stuff to be your own kind of retro version of things, like this one, the Holiday Armadillo. Don't you all know the Holiday Armadillo? Like that was one of the best episodes of Friends. So like there's all sorts of things. There should be a portrait of Queen Sarah. Yes, there should. I should get that commissioned. Here's all the pens, or more pens. These are ours, but they have the masterpiece ones. So like the ones Chris keeps talking about. We have like Picasso and
Poe,
yeah, the Edgar Allan Poe
Dali,
and Monet.
Yeah, even Rosie the Riveter.
Oh
pens,
yeah, yeah, too.
Rosie,
yeah, different Rosie pens. Yeah, so like all of that. I mean, we're at the moment we are sharing the website, so we will not be once we actually split the store off. But for right now, it's the same website, so you can order both at the same time. Nope, Brian, I am not starting over on this tour. This is all I got. You'll have to rewind. I cannot do it. I can hardly hold this laptop while I'm walking around. And then here's our, also it's all backwards from actually the way I'm shooting. So I feel like I'm delirious. This is, these are our ornaments. I'm going to show you guys the worst ornament we have, which is just crazy to me. This is, if you all know who Chapel Roan is, this is the ornament they made of her. And I don't know why they did her nose like that. But we've all talked about it and nobody has bought this ornament because they did that to her nose and it should not have been done. She should sue, quite honestly. If I were her, I would sue. But all the rest, you can see the Queen. We always have the Queen.
Willie.
Yes. And for those of you who know, like my love of all things British, that's Paul Hollywood from the British Bake Off. That's right. All of these, like we have so many. They just keep going and going.
You have
the
Dwight elf up there.
Yeah,
too.
we have Dwight. I mean, honestly, guys, they did her dirty. But her last year's #1 seller was the Disco Pickle, as everyone should, in fact, have a Disco Pickle. All of the Golden Girls, of course. Why wouldn't we have the Golden Girls? So all of this stuff. And then if you go, like we just have stuff. I mean, it kind of looks like we're hoarding, but we really aren't. Like it's organized chaos, and it's all nostalgic kind of stuff. I mean, like all the bag clips, disco ball bag clips, guitar pizza cutters. I mean, come on, like let's go. Alan asked, "Where's Dwight?" This is Dwight right there. There he is. He's cute, and lots of cool stuff. And then let's see here. Where are we going? Oh, more stickers. These are scratch and sniff because in the 80s we had scratch and sniff. And so like, that's literally what I believe in. So we have a lot of scratch and sniff stickers here.
Here's her hat.
Yeah, there's one. Well, one of my hats.
Trucker hats.
Yeah, I've got another one too. And then we have, look at these cool candles. These are hilarious. It says, I don't know if you can see it because it looks reversed to me, but Luke's Diner, Jerry's apartment, Monica's apartment. Like if you look at the top, like these are just funny. We brought these in for Christmas and I think it's hilarious. So like, I don't know, we're just dorks, but we brought them in. And then these are vases because you shouldn't be stuck with a boring vase. You should have a cheeseburger. Then like, obviously we've got Christmas candles. Boring. Everybody's got a Christmas candle, but we have fun ones like jolly vibes only. I mean, come on. This ain't your mama's candle shop. Right here is their Jane Austen shelf. This is because I own the store and I love Jane Austen. That's the only reason. So Jane Austen gets her own shelf with all the Jane Austen stuff that I like. And it's really fun because like we went and did all the Jane Austen tours in England this summer, and they sell like all the same stuff I sell, which is just hilarious to me. Here's all of our see our M&M air freshener. These are all air fresheners. Snoop Dogg, Willie. Air fresheners are like the thing, and they don't smell bad. They smell pretty decent, so it's not like, you know.
They smell good.
Yeah, but you know, like how like the pine ones,
Yeah,
the ones at Walmart. But you can see, like, we have so many. We just have a lot, guys. There's just a lot. There's soap. There's soap. We have soap. All sorts of things. We have umbrellas that change colors when it rains, because you should. I feel like that's the thing. So this is the hat room. There's the you can see the hat room. So we'll go in there in just a second. Here's the stockings, and then random guy stuff. That's my one ode to men outside of the hats, I guess, is like whatever these things are. Yeah. No, Snoop Dogg does not smell like weed. That would stink. But that would be
fun.
So funny. It really should. Yeah. No, it's not. That's not what it is. But that's funny. We have a lot of salt and pepper shakers. And I don't know why I got into salt and pepper shakers, because they were so weird. Like, there were some weird ones, and I really liked them. And that just became a thing. And so now I'm like a grandma. Like, my grandma had all this stuff, but I'm like, ooh, I have to have it too.
Yellow submarine.
Well, and like Marie Antoinette, her head comes off, you know, because she was beheaded, and that's hilarious. And there's 2 random nuns. Those are my last 2 nuns. I don't know what to do once they're gone. I mean, we'll pray about it, but I'm hoping we'll get some more nuns. And of course, the yellow submarine. Yeah, we just have like, it's random. It's random, but it's not random. Oh, we also have heads on the wall. I forgot about those. But yeah, it's like, I don't know. How much are the color changing umbrellas? Did you see those? There's the smiley one. So we have one that it does skulls, and then the other one is like color changing. Yeah. Those are made in the UK also. It's on the bottom of the box. That's the skull one.
That's 40.
The skull is 40.
44.
Yeah, one's 40, one's 44. They ain't cheap umbrellas. We don't do things cheap around here. That's what happens when you import stuff. But here's the hat room. So let's see. Hold on. This is hard to do, guys. So here's the Funky Brim shirts. More hats, hats. There's hats everywhere. These are kind of like, they're fingerless gloves is what they are. So I don't know how to explain that, but that's kind of how it works. Then the Santa hats and the elf hats, I think we told you guys about that on the last live, but they're really nice. They're knitted. They're on the cap site, so you can see that. I stuck her in a hat. And then we have, this is a Peaky guy. The Santa Claus hat, or Peaky something, right? Peaky hats?
Yeah, that's Peaky hats.
Yeah.
When we get into the new store, we're going to have even more, like, getting into some, like, funky top hats, leather hats, that kind of stuff, brimmed hats as well. So starting to bring in a couple of those just to see. And yeah,
for those of you who have the guts to wear them, they're intense. You need like you need a cane or a whatever that is. The walking stick.
We're gonna bring those in too, because I want them.
Yeah, that's wild. Anyway, we do have the Funky Brim shirts on the website, so you guys can check those out too. They're black light reactive, so like they glow when you hit it with a black light, which all of you should have a black light in your house, because that's what funky people do. Ooh, you could see me. Did you see me in the mirror? All this stuff is for Christmas. Last year we hung this stuff from the ceiling, and then we realized it matched the store, so we left it. But you can see there's just a lot in here. This is what happens when you're 40, like you turn 40 and you have your midlife crisis and it comes out pink. It comes out looking like this store. This is literally what happened to me. But it wasn't really a crisis. It's kind of, I don't know. It's like buying a Corvette when you're 40, right? I bought a store. And so, yeah. Okay, I'm trying to show you that way. There's actually another room too. Thank you for holding that. There's another room up front. I don't know if this will go in there because it's kind of dark, but we can try. You guys are hanging on. There's like 50 of y'all hanging on to this tour, and I really appreciate it. Whoops, I hit a nutcracker. I didn't think you all would stay on here. I thought I'd have like 2 people, but here we are. Okay, ready? Yeah, Chris had his, you're right. Chris had his midlife crisis and went with hats. I got a store. Okay, actually, you know what? I'm going to take you outside too, because I want you to see the outside. Oh my gosh, you guys got to see the outside of the store. Okay, so books. I don't know if I can show you this. So this is Lisa. Lisa hangs out of the front of the
half a mannequin.
She's half a mannequin. We bought half a mannequin because I had a vision, and that was my vision.
Tatted up leg too.
Yeah, I tatted her leg. This is our mahjong stuff we just brought in. So we have like purses and stuff. We have another British phone booth up here. My obsession, thank you, with the British people. And then all of the lighting stuff, that's all come in from London because we're just psycho. I mean, I don't know. Obviously, something's wrong with us. Taylor Swift pillow and chairs.
Bright pink tree.
Yeah, it's not that. Why don't you move that sign and we'll go out front because that'll be cool. So here's a fireplace full of disco balls, as one should have. The bright pink tree is kind of bleeding it out. Here's the queen again. This is the We Will Rock You. So yeah, there she is. Yeah, Alan, you know about it. 3 bays, 4 pumps. So here we go. There's Lisa. See her tatted leg. It says Functified. So like, you see why Chris needs his own store? This is why, because this is what the store looks like. It's not really designed for all the hats. We didn't plan on that, and it just happened. We had muralists come in, and so the back of our store has murals, and then there's murals up here as well. Woo! So we're going to take you out to see the bust in the front of the store.
Yeah, I'm worried we're going to lose the signal here.
We're going to try.
But I'm gonna show you real quick. See that white wall across the way right there? That's going to be the hat store. So not very far at all. It's kind of a road in between. There's the bus. And so you can kind of see the overall look of everything. It's really bright and a lot of lights. So
it's pink, and all of our like custom
oh, there we go.
There we go.
We're back. All right.
Sorry, guys.
Can't go any farther than that.
We cannot go further than that. But we were back in the store, and walk with me. And here's like, if you see the Functify mural that's over here, we had local artists do murals everywhere. So yeah, this is the store. So it's one big place, pink place. It's a very pink place with a car in it. But it's pretty cool. So we're gonna like turn this back around so we can talk to you for just a second here, and let you go. That's who's that? That's Paris Hilton. So hang tight. Let me get it back out here. Hold on. I don't know how you do your camera.
There you
Nope. I didn't do it right. Okay.
go. There.
All right. Woo!
Will work.
You just went to the wrong there. Yeah, the touch screen thing does not work for me. I'm down here. Okay. Thank you for staying on this wild ride. You guys like are probably just like, oh my gosh, my eyeballs are falling out. I hate it when people walk around with the camera. But that literally is the only way we can do that. So thank you for coming to our store. It is wild and crazy. It's a lot of fun. It's really fun when we do events, like we're going to have tomorrow's Black Friday and all of that. So when you guys come in March, you'll be able to come through our store, both stores. We'll be kind of going back and forth between the two. So it'll be fun and amazing. Are you guys making fun of us? What are you doing? Bet you guys just, yeah, we were going to do a short live on, yeah.
There's so much for short.
All of our kids are at home like, what on earth is wrong with these people? So anyway, yay. Thank you guys for coming out and seeing our store in like virtual land, I guess.
Absolutely.
If you want anything from here, you need us to throw something in your box or give you an order of something, just let us know while we're shipping your hats. We can totally do that. So
Doug asked the question, what are you going to put in the space where the hats are? Now she has claimed that for storage. We're gonna close that up, and she's gonna get the storage she needs.
Which is not cool. I know it was an art room actually when we started for like my custom painting and furniture. But we actually have no storage we have no closet space. We have nothing in the store. So we have to go back and forth to a warehouse all day. So we are going to, we're going to claim it for storage and put tubs back there.
And put some stuff right across the street in the back of that warehouse too. So make life easier.
Yeah. Yeah. So sorry for the roller coaster ride of walking around the store. Bleh. Mike said his wife has been in here twice. Awesome. Yeah, the mystery bags are crazy. Yes, we do have a winner. Dwayne,
you need to go back to your.
Dwayne,
forgot about that.
Yeah, no, just 1 second, and we will. Irish Fest is 15 minutes from us.
Yep, Irish Fest will be about 15 minutes, absolutely. But there will be actually on the Saturday night. There's going to be one up and down Main Street here called Shamrock the Rose, which is a great one as well. And that'll be going on right in front of the store and that kind of stuff, where the hat store is as well. So we'll we'll kind of figure out how to play all those together or whatever.
Him and Erica live in the old warehouse. Dude, it's scary over there.
Yeah, definitely.
All right.
So thank you everybody. We're gonna get got a list of stuff to go pick up and bring back over here for tomorrow morning, and have some doorbusters going in the morning and all that kind of stuff. So
your
winner, One Beard Bishop.
That's Bishop. That's from YouTube. One Beard Bishop.
One Beard Bishop from
Bearded
YouTube.
Bishop.
Bearded Bishop. There we go.
I think you're the guy that lives in Oklahoma City.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Some of the names are different when you're on YouTube, but yeah, pick the YouTube winner tonight. So One Bearded Bishop. Congratulations. And these will be it'll be fun. It'll be busy tomorrow, all that kind of stuff. Send you the Peaky Blinders watch. Oh yeah, we got got the pocket watches back there, all kinds of stuff. So and you win a choice of any of the FunkyBrims branded caps. So that was the thing for tonight. And so let us know. We'll know how to find you. And maybe somebody else says it's first time. So
That's awesome.
Yeah. Well, congratulations. Look us up. Just message the store, and we'll find it. Give us your contact information, and we'll figure out how to get it to you. So absolutely. So again, these flannels drop tonight at midnight and
midnight
Central Time.
Yeah.
So about a little less than 4 hours from now.
Just set your alarm, all you dudes that go to bed at 8:30 like I do.
And happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Really appreciate it. We are thankful for everyone in this community, customers, everybody. Glad you guys jumped on. Never knew whether we should do it or not on Thanksgiving night, but we're kind of through with most of everything for most people and wanted to get together. And so, appreciate it. And everybody have a great rest of your Thanksgiving.
Peace out.